Today, we're headed into two states, Illinois and Missouri. We're looking at 4 houses, $65,000 and less, and we're also going to check out the cost of living for each state. Welcome to How Much House for the Money. Hope you're all having a beautiful day and your cup is always full of happiness. So yeah, we're going to begin looking at this one right here. This is the highest price in today's episode. This house and garage is $64,900. All of these houses except for one have garages. And so this one is at 105 College Street in Alhambra, Illinois, 62001. It has 3 bedrooms and 1 bathroom with 1,558 square feet, and it's on a lot that's 6,251 square feet. This has only been on the market 2 days and was built in 1910. So let's see how much house we're getting for our money in Alhambra, Illinois right here. So that means we're in Madison County. Population is just under 265,000 people. And your median home values are around $210,000. And your real estate tax rate in Illinois is 2.11%. This looks really pretty. So it looks like you have a 2-car detached garage, a covered entry on the house, shingle roof, under $65,000 for a house that you can call your own. How's everybody out there doing? Cheers, everybody. Hope you're all having a really fabulous day. There's your covered porch. Looks like we have sidewalks for walkability. $64,900 for this house. And the real estate tax rate is 2.1%, and that's what the county assessor is going to come out and base your real estate taxes on. Or your property taxes, pardon me. So 2-car detached garage, paved driveway, cute little picket fence in between the two. So I would imagine in the spring, these little shrubs are going to have some greenery, give you that little pop of color. Looks like we have a shade tree or two. And as always, the listing agencies and the addresses for these properties are found in the description box below each video. And be sure to meander through the episodes, because in the previous one before this, I think they were $25,000 and less for a house you can call your own. And I don't know where you're going to live for much less than that. And even these houses under $65,000. Looks like we might have a church nearby. Roof looks in pretty good shape, but again, have those home inspections. Even if you're buying a house as is, where is, you can have a home inspection for your own information purposes. And when you get there and check it out in person, you get the lay of the land and leave us a comment. And remember to leave me a comment. Let me know where you're viewing from. It's always great to have everyone here. And remember to subscribe to the channel and join our growing community. Look at this kitchen. This is nice. So you could add hardware to the cabinets if you like. Looks like we may have a ceramic tile backsplash. You do have a dishwasher, a double sink with a window above it, gas range with your microwave. Cute. Nice kitchen. $64,900. Now those might be hardwood floors, but again, go check it out in person. Ceiling fan in the kitchen's always nice. So we have another window beside the stove. Yeah, beautiful hardwood flooring. Look at this. $64,900. Let me know what you guys think of these prices, what you think of these houses. Give us some creative ideas of what you would do with these, or you'd leave it just the way it is. Looks like this one could be move-in ready. So this looks like, not sure if that's carpet. Looks like carpet, but it could be concrete floor. This one again is 105 College Street in Alhambra, Illinois. Wow, nice bathroom. Beautiful tile work. That's been updated. Looks like we have a tub and shower combination. If any of you are looking in Illinois, this one is in Madison County. And there's that lid, people, the lid. I know some of you probably hate it when I say that, but you know, whatever. You got to lighten up the mood a little bit, and we like those lids closed, right? A lot of you have left me comments that you like those lids closed just as much as I do. And some of you will say, oh, it's easier to look at the bowl. If there's any rust, you can look at the water. Yes, but we can also do that by lifting it up and then closing it when we're done. It's just, I don't know, something about walking into a bathroom and it's just wide open like that. I don't want to look inside that bowl. That's just me, but everybody's got their own thing, right? But it's a nice bathroom nonetheless, because we have a nice vinyl window above the commode. You do have a medicine cabinet, nice sink and faucet. Little shelf there for your toothbrush holder and things. Okay, so look at this. Very nice. So they put in long wood shelf right along the windows, which is kind of unique, but beautiful entryway. Look at this. $64,900, not $264,900, not $164,900, $64,900, under $65,000 for a house you can call your own. That's what it's all about on this channel, so make sure you hit the notification bell because you know that house you're not looking for may be in the next episode. This is nice. So here's our bedroom, one of them, with dual closets. Let's open up those drapes, let that sunshine in. So this looks like it could be another bedroom. Yeah, that's probably on the second floor. That is a very nice garage. Looks like you're on municipal for your water and your electricity and your heat. I'm sorry, your water and your utilities is what I'm trying to spit out. Woo, coffee's kicking in. Okay, so that's what they're going to show of this. Somebody go check this one out. Alhambra, Illinois for $64,900 at 105 College Street. Let's check out our street view. Nice corner lot. And again, you can research neighborhoods. You can drive around at different times of the day. You can walk the neighborhoods, talk to some neighbors, do your diligence, right? So here's where we are on the map. And again, this is Madison County. So you've got Slots and Slices for your pizza nearby and Lutz's Tavern. If you want to go have a cold one. You've got a restaurant nearby. Okay, some other amenities. And let's see where we are here. Kaufman is down to the southwest. Warden is up to the northwest. Old Ripley's over to the east. So we have, let's see, St. Louis is right down here to the southwest of us. Edwardsville, and then we have Greenville over to the east of us as well. Let's take a look at our satellite view. So you're near a bunch of local amenities here. There you go. Nice square parcel right off of East Main and College Street right there. In Alhambra, Illinois, 62001. And it states here, price below market value. It just needs a little TLC. And are you willing to invest your time and energy? Roll up your sleeves, get your hands a little dirty. And if you do, this one has a lot of real potential for your earning instant equity. And when we look at the history on this one, this was sold for $48,500 back in 2006. They listed it for $64,900 in January of this year. Now it's that's where it sits at $64,900 for the asking price. You can always make offers, you guys. These homes are placed on the market to be sold. And this one is 116 years old. Very nice for $64,900. And that's Madison County, Illinois. Beautiful. Now we're going to head into Breckenridge, Missouri. This one states it's a foreclosure. This is $59,900, so we're reducing the price. It's on a little more than a quarter of an acre lot. 3 bedrooms, 1 bathroom with 1,450 square feet with a metal roof, it looks like, and a nice front deck. Nice shade tree in the front as well. It's been on the market 77 days, built in 1960. So let's see how much house we're getting for our money in Breckenridge, Missouri, 64625 at 420 South 8th Street. Very nice. So this is a ranch-style home. Look how pretty this is. Under $60,000 for this house right here. So this one's going to be in Caldwell County. Population is around 9,000 people. Your median home values here are right around $300,000. And in Missouri, your real estate tax rate is coming in lower than Illinois at 0.88%. In Illinois, it's 2.1%. So you can probably already guess which state has got the lower cost of living. So here's your back patio. Nice. The house looks like it's vinyl sided. Concrete block foundation. $59,900. And if it's owned by the bank, they don't want to hang on to these houses. So always, feel free to make your offers, you guys. Have your home inspections. Base your offer on the results of your home inspection, the condition of the house, and what it's worth to you. Look at this. Wait till you see the garage. So it looks like this one's on propane gas. And this is under $60,000. There's your garage. Look at this. 2-car detached garage, matching black metal roof, paved driveway, under $60,000, you guys. And if you know friends and family that might be interested in the real estate market, they need to be turned on to this channel as well and subscribe so they can see that there are houses out there that are way below those house prices that you might find on Zillow. And sometimes these lower priced houses are just overlooked because people might think that there's an issue with them or they're so low priced. What's the problem? There might not be a problem. That's why I say go check them out in person, especially if you're in these areas or if you're just thinking about moving to a new state and you want to know where the low priced houses are. Definitely subscribe to this channel and check out the episodes. Look at the garage. That's nice. That is very spacious. It looks like you have automated garage door openers. $59,900. Wow, look at this. Hardwood flooring. There's your front room coming right off your deck. And this one again is Caldwell County in Breckenridge, Missouri. Nice kitchen. All right, so we do have some cabinets, but we're going to need the sink, the range, the refrigerator. So maybe there was an issue at one time. They had to take it all out. But it is a foreclosure, so the bank might have just taken it all out of there so there's no issues. It's hard to say every house has a story. We do have recessed lights right across the front in that kitchen. That's nice. And you can always ask the agent how long the home has been vacant. Because in my opinion, they don't increase in value when they're not occupied, right? So go check it out. Here's our bathroom. Now, I'm not sure if there's a shower, but we definitely have a window. Vinyl flooring needs some cleanup. So this looks like it has a variation of flooring. $59,900 for this one. That's a pretty ranch. A lot of potential right there, wouldn't you say? I would think so. 420 South 8th Street, and that is Breckenridge, Missouri, 64625. Been on the market for 77 days. Let's take a look at our street view. Yeah, very pretty. Nice. Look at that garage. So the garage is a little distance from the house. That's very nice. But again, do your diligence with either neighborhoods. Go check it out. $59,900. And let's see where we are on the map. Breckenridge, Missouri. Got a lot of amenities nearby, along with the Breckenridge Sports Bar and your Unicorn Pizza. Alrighty, so Breckenridge, Missouri. Mooresville's down here to the southeast. Nettleton is over to the west. Okay, so Kansas City, Missouri is right down here to the southwest of us. Carrollton, Marshall, Boonville. There you are on the map right there. So let's take a look at the satellite view. And there you go. Nice rectangular parcel. Even though we are on, it's right here on the corner of 8th and Grant. 420 South 8th and Grant. Been on the market 77 days, built in 1960. And it says here, 3-bedroom, 1-bath ranch home offers 1,450 square feet of potential. Nestled in the heart of Breckenridge, it's ready for someone with a creative eye and a passion for transformation. You've got a spacious front porch. Perfect place for your morning coffee. I'd highly agree. House does need a little TLC, but it has a solid foundation for your renovation. And when we look at the history on this one, it was listed for $80,000 back in October of 25. Then now they've reduced it to $59,900, so it looks like that seller is motivated, which would be the bank. And it's 66 years old. And you can always call the counties and get accurate tax details and things of that nature. But that one says it's a foreclosure for $59,900. Make an offer. They want to part ways with these. And that one again is Breckenridge, Missouri, 64625. Nice. Nice potential. Now we're going to we're going to stay in Missouri and we're going to go into Campbell. This house is $55,000, you guys. 704 South Main Street in Campbell, Missouri, 63933. This house has 2 bedrooms and 1 bathroom with 1,031 square feet of living space. And it states it's been on the market 105 days, built in 1940. So let's check it out. Now, this is the one that doesn't have a garage, but it has a big, quite a spacious paved driveway. Cute. Look at that front porch. I like that roof line. Shingle roof. Looks like it's vinyl sided, but again, check it out in person. Looks like it's another house on a corner lot. $55,000. So with this one here, we are in Dunklin County. Population is just over 11,000 people. This is cute. So it looks like we're getting hardwood flooring with this house also. Look at that. Lighten up the wall color. That would be very pretty. $55,000 house. That could be laminate flooring, but again, go check it out in person. But I don't know. It looks like it could be hardwood. All the more reason to go look at these in person and get the lay of the land and get down to the fine details. Nice living room nonetheless. A lot of light coming in with all of those windows. And when you have your home inspections, you'll find out if the windows are wood, vinyl, aluminum. They'll check the longevity of your roof. They'll look at your foundation, run your mechanicals. Look at that kitchen. Nice. So we have a little pop of color. So we have a gas range. We have nice cabinets. Window above your double sink. You've got your full appliances there. That's very nice. Another house looks like you could move right in there. $55,000. Yeah, nice. Looks like the windows might have been replaced. So here's maybe your laundry area. Be nice if that comes in right out from, comes in from outside. So you do have an outbuilding. You have a privacy fence behind you. Looks like we're on a concrete foundation. Nice roof. $55,000. A lot of room to garden. So you do have a little back entrance there. That's probably that laundry room, I'm guessing. A lot of room to have a laundry line and some flowers. Put in some native landscaping. Grow where you're planted, right? Bloom where you're planted. This one is in Campbell, Missouri. So here is your tub and your bathroom area here. I'm not sure if there's a shower on the opposite side. Yeah, that's a cute little place right there. That roof looks like it's fairly new, but again, go check it out. 704 South Main Street in Campbell, Missouri, 63933. Let's look at the street view. Here we are. Yeah, that's a corner lot. You do have sidewalks for your walkability. Nice little covered porch. So here's your neighborhood. Looks like it's family oriented. May have a park nearby. Going to have some amenities. Let's check out the map. So you have a Mexican restaurant nearby, Conseco Grill. You have a lot of amenities here. You have an American Legion. Okay, so here we are right near the Arkansas line. So this is West Missouri. So we're west of Wrightsville. And let's see here. Glennonville is up to the northwest. Maiden is up to the northeast. Gibson is right down to the south, along with Holcomb. And there we are. So we're right near St. Francis and Chalk Bluff, right here in Campbell. So we're not far from the Arkansas line. So let's see our satellite view here. There you go. Nice square parcel off of South Oak Park and South Main Street. And that's 704 South Main in Campbell, Missouri. And it says here, in the heart of Campbell, single-family home presents an opportunity to craft a delightful living space. Built in 1940, it awaits your personal touch. 3 bedrooms and a multitude of possibilities. And when we look at the history in this one, it was just listed, and this house is 86 years old. And again, your real estate tax rate in Missouri is 0.88%. Cute little place right there, $55,000. Nice. Okay, now we're going to head back into Illinois and look at this one. This is $45,000. Wait till you see the interior of this. Now, it needs some love. That's okay. That's what we're here to give, right? $45,000. This is on almost a half an acre. It does state it's a foreclosure. It's 2 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms with just shy of 2,000 square feet of living space at 100 West Lincoln Street in Greenup, Illinois, 62428. It's been on the market 13 days. It was built in 1961. And so in Greenup, Illinois, we're in Cumberland County. The population is just under 10,500 people. So let's check it out and see how much house we're getting for our money for $45,000. Look at this. This is similar to what people would call a Cape Cod. We have a shingle roof. We have a covered porch. $45,000 house. So we have a brick exterior along with what could be vinyl. And we're looking at potential. Look at this. Here is the kitchen, and the pictures are a little blurry, but we're going to get the gist of it nonetheless. Look at that. I happen to love a fireplace in a kitchen. I think it just adds so much charm. Look at this. So you've got your breakfast bar, your island in the middle. You do have your range with your range hood, window above your double sink. This just screams potential and possibilities. For any of you looking in Illinois, this is Cumberland County. Oh, I love that brick wall with that fireplace. That is a beautiful kitchen. And you have some beams. It looks like we're getting hardwood flooring. Somebody go check this out. Look at that. You've got a fireplace in this room as well. This looks like it could be the living area. Wow. $45,000. Look at that. Beautiful. You could lighten up this whole staircase here and really bring more of a focal point to that. Beautiful. It just amazes me, the houses that we see on, on this channel that I bring to you. It just blows my mind. Just when I think I've seen the creme de la creme, I find houses like this that are $45,000. So this looks like another full bathroom. So it's been closed up for a while. You can ask how long. You can call utility companies for a history as well. And again, in Illinois, it's 2.1% for your real estate tax rate. Or property tax rate, pardon me. Okay, so here's one of the bedrooms with built-in drawers, baseboard heat. That might be kind of a landing area when you get to the top of the stairs. Lighten up the wall color, put a different coat of paint on that ceiling and lighten it up and brighten it up. $45,000 house in Greenup, Illinois. There's another bathroom. That's probably on the second floor. Here's your basement. There is another angle of the outside. Wow, this has got potential, you guys. $45,000, and again, when it's bank owned, they don't want to hang on to these. You can always make offers. Try to negotiate a lower price. They don't increase in value when they're not occupied. You can always have a home inspection, whether it's, $40,000, $45,000, if you're buying it as is where's, doesn't matter. So there's one of the garage spaces. There's a floor plan. And there's another view of the outside, man. That's got potential, I would say. That is very nice. All right, so 100 West Lincoln Street in Greenup, Illinois, 62428. And again, the addresses and the listing agencies are always in the description box below every video. Let's take a look at the street view here. Look at how pretty that is. Beautiful. Again, do your diligence with your neighborhoods, but that is very pretty. So this is, again, another corner lot. And let's see where we are here. A lot of local amenities. You've got a cocktail lounge at the Greenup Mill Cafe. So you have a vineyard nearby. Alrighty, so let's see. We got Liberty Hill to the south, Walla Walla to the south of us. You've got Timothy up to the north, along with Bradbury, and Toledo's up there to the northwest. Hazel Dell over to the southeast, and let's see, Hidalgo's down to the south, along with Rose Hill. Terre Haute, Indiana's right over here to the east of us. Decatur's up there to the northwest. So there you are, right there. St. Louis is down here to the southwest of us. So here's the satellite view. You're right off of Highway 70. Not far from it, really. There you go. Very nice property right there. Somebody's got to check that one out. And this, again, has been on the market 13 days, built in 1961. Details say it's a 2-bedroom fixer-upper in Greenup, sits on a corner lot, nearly a half an acre of land. There's a fireplace in the living room and even a second one in the kitchen that I love. Offers plenty of space. Around back, you'll find an extra deep garage and 2 small sheds for storage. Come check it out and make it your own. And when we look at the history on this one, this was sold in 2022 for $82,500. Now they're asking $45,000 and the house is 65 years old. That's nice. That has potential, you guys. In Greenup, Illinois, on just shy of a half an acre for $45,000. That is lovely. Or we have this one in Campbell, Missouri for $55,000. And that one is 1,031 square feet, so it's a smaller home. That's the only one that doesn't have a garage. Then we're going back into Breckenridge, Missouri. This is $59,900 on a little more than a quarter of an acre with a 2-car detached garage. And this one's in Alhambra, Illinois with a 2-car detached garage. And the house is almost 1,600 square feet for $64,900. So 4 houses, 2 in Illinois, 2 in Missouri. So we look at the cost of living in Illinois. It states your average cost of living is $58,333 per year. And although it says it's beautiful, diverse, and full of friendly faces and delicious food, Illinois, is it affordable to live in? Good news, according to most accounts, the answer is yes. It's the 21st lowest cost of living in the U.S. for 2024, it states. And let's see here. So average housing cost in Illinois is going to be $1,086 to $1,650 per month. And this will give you some typical home prices. And let's see, monthly mortgage costs are around $1,900. Rents can range between $1,100 and $1,650. Utility costs are around $346 per month, it states. And if you live in Illinois, you can let me know in the comments if you believe, if you agree with this, or if it's higher or lower. Average cost is $340 per person per month for groceries and food. And transportation is going to be between $9,300 and $17,000. And goes on with your child care. Taxes around 4.95 for state income tax in Illinois. So that gives you a little more information. And it states there again that it's just under $60,000 basically for your average cost of living in Illinois. So let's check out Missouri. So Missouri states that the average cost of living is $52,097 per year. And Missouri is among one of the best affordable places to live, according to this index. And it is, state ranks 6th most affordable in the U.S. And let's see, for housing and utilities, $77.31. Food and beverages, $39.75. And let's see, housing costs are going to be $873 a month to $1,478 per month. There's your average home values between Kansas City and all the way down to St. Joseph. They're saying your average utility cost in Missouri are going to be around $423 a month. That's a little higher. Groceries and food around $331.25, so that's a little bit lower. But again, if you live in Missouri, leave us a comment and let us know if you agree with this. So there's some more stats. Transportation between $10,176 and $18,935. Healthcare, childcare, taxes. Highest marginal income tax rate in Missouri is 4.7%. And there's some miscellaneous. So overall, it looks like Missouri would be the lower. However, you can see that both states offer houses $65,000 and less. So definitely subscribe to the channel, meander through the episodes, check out these houses in person. And hope you all having a fabulous day wherever you find yourselves today. It's always great to be with everybody. Keep those cups full of happiness, and we will see you in the next episode because more houses with low price and high potential are coming up. 4 houses, $65,000 and less. Love it. Cheers, everybody.